Making content is hard. I haven't uploaded in a couple days, so I already kind of broke my like New Year's resolution of uploading every day. But the point of that is like to just upload more, you know, like whether I actually did it every day isn't the important part of the challenge. Is that I like am going out of my way and making videos again and like actively trying. So like it's still having the same effect. Notice more engagement, more views if you upload constantly, or does it differ based on content type hashtags? I don't think tags really matter for TikTok, because like videos without tags go crazy all the time. Like it's not like they're marketed. They don't have the perfect like combination of tags on their video that like pushes it out to everybody, but it's more about like the watch time of your video and if people are actually interacting with it. Because like that's the biggest metric if your video is a certain duration. So like if it's less than 15 seconds, like it wants people to have to like watch the whole video. If that makes sense. Like it's such a short video, it should be engaging enough that people watch it all the way through. And if they don't, then it doesn't get pushed out. So like I don't know. I don't like it also does reward consistency, but it's more important to like put in a lot of effort and like, you know, edit it and like caption it well and stuff like that. Or like add subtitles. And you know, people like when things pop up on the screen and the soap cutting and you know all that shit. Like even I have a Twitch stream key and I haven't streamed in years. Yeah, like everybody can get a Twitch stream key. It's just like in your account settings. Keep getting pushed TikTok lives as I'm do walling in Apex. Yeah, I get a lot of Warzone cheaters in mine. Like it'll be like the first live they push out to me. I saw Valorant one time, but it's usually COD. And those go crazy because there's so many people engaging with it. There's people commenting, "You're a loser, you're a piece of shit, why are you cheating? Go get a life, go touch grass." And it's like TikTok sees all those comments and they don't see the context of the comments, but they're like, people are engaging so much with this. People must love it. And they push it out more. Soap cutting arc? I don't know. No. Like, I don't know. I don't want to. It's a gimmick. I'm really doing it for a joke. I'm not going to add soap cutting to all my videos to be engaging. Because one, I think it's bait. You know, it's like, I did it once as a joke and once as a test. Add a Family Guy clip to gameplay of yours. Yeah, it would do well, but it's also like, I don't know. If somebody does all the work for you, I guess is really it. Like, yeah, I could hire an editor, and they could probably caption my videos better than me, or you know, edit them to be more engaging. But like, I like making my own stuff. I like having like creative control over what I post. And like people have made videos and I've watched them and I just don't like them as much because I don't really have my hands in it. So like just uploading like Family Guy or soap cutting all the time outside of a joke is like, I don't know, it's just not what I want to be doing. Like there's part of me that's like, I have to put soap cutting on my videos, but the other part that's like, that's a gimmick. That's not what people want to watch. Like nobody wants to watch that, but they're engaged by it. It's all just like finding your niche and being content with your niche. I don't think a lot of people talk about that part of it. Where if you go viral for something, it's kind of hard to live that down. You just end up making that same video about different things 19,000 times and people eat that shit up, but it's like, wow, I want to try something different sometimes. Content creation battle seems to be milk the algorithm versus making fulfilling content. Yeah. You can, I think you can like split the difference on it too. Like I think there's a way to make anything engaging, but it just takes the right person. Like, I don't know. I know I'm too hard on myself, so maybe I'm a poor example. But mine is always like, there's better Overwatch players, Tarkov players, Valorant players, whatever. Get at me. Oh. No, maybe not. Like, there are people who are better than me at the game, which is fine. But what do I provide that's different from that? Like, if I'm not the best, am I like funnier than other people? Or you know, like that's kind of how I go about it. Like, how can I make what I'm doing unique as I run Lighthouse for the 4th time in a row? True, Space, true. I'm very thankful for that. I'm very thankful that, like, people just watch whatever I'm into. I'll just get into a game for 2-3 weeks at a time, and everyone's like, all right. Indulge in the hyperfixation. I would go there 4 times in a row. It's my favorite map. That's why I keep running it back. I know it pretty well. And, like, I want to play Streets, but I can't really play Streets and stream. I think it's too hard on the internet and my computer. So it runs really poorly. I don't know, I think I incorporate people into the videos I make a lot. Like, whether it's like, it's usually like a comment that somebody will leave is kind of like the beginning of the bit or the joke. So I think I already kind of do that. Yeah, that's the great, hold on. I got him. Anyway, that's the great decision, right? Like, play what you want to less people potentially, or do what you're known for. Yeah, it's more than just go live. You think it's just go live, and that's also the advice I give. Whenever people are like, you know, how do you be a streamer? And you just hit go live. Like, that's how you stream, right? The hardest part is like starting it. Content creation. I don't know who said it first, but content creation is. It's an editing job. That's really what it is. It's harder than your 9 to 5? No, I don't think it's harder than 9 to 5. The only way I think it's harder is that it never really, like, you're never really off work. I don't know. If there's a troll in the Discord, like, you gotta ban them. You gotta always be looking at the Discord just in case some shit happens. Or, like, I don't know, always thinking of ideas or, like, capitalizing on them while you think of them so you don't forget. Maybe that's a me thing, but yeah, it's tough to, like, self-discipline myself. It's a miracle I, like, get out of bed and start within the hour usually. I don't know how I do that sometimes. I think it's good for my mental health. To do what? To be self-disciplined? Wake up and go straight to work? No. Apparently prime time to stream, when it's like a decent time for everybody, is like, I think it's 8 a.m. Eastern or something like that, 8 or 9. But that's also the benefit of, like, having YouTube presence and stuff. Like, if you miss the streams, every time I upload a YouTube video, somebody says, I can't ever catch the streams. Thank you for uploading those. Now I'm in the loop. Like, it happens every single time. It's a very meta conversation we're having. I like it. Yeah, that's the thing about, like, your niche and having competition. If you know, if you stream Valorant every day, like, what is different about that to other people? Like, why watch one person play Valorant over the other? And it comes down to, like, their personality, right? Or if they're doing something different. I'm sure there's other trans people that play. But I don't want to be like the trans Tarkov player. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want everything I make or do to have to do with my identity. Yeah, we've definitely had this talk before. but I'd rather at least pretend for a little bit that I'm existing in the same world as others than feeling like I'm milking one part of my existence. You know what I mean? To think that humans have the tendency to go to people they can relate without realizing it. Yeah. Absolutely. I've no issue if somebody watches me because I'm trans. It's totally cool. But it's like I don't always want that to be the topic of conversation. If somebody comes in and they're like, we're just having like everyday conversation, I would love that. And if they have a question every once in a while, I have no problems answering that. But like, I don't always want to be like the resource for people, you know? Which is maybe shitty, but it's kind of like, there's a guy nearby.
That's rude.